Durag Diaries, yo, what's good, people? I am here, last minute live. Why not, man? I didn't even set us up properly. It's final settings and the flag isn't even up. Yo, what's going on over here, man? I'm lucky. Look, hey, the flag is up. You know where it is by now. It's Durag Diaries, your boy Jords here with just a little. Do you know what? I ain't done a live. I ain't done a singular live leading into this Europa League final. And I thought, look, there's no better time to do it than the day before. So I thought, let me just jump on. Let me see what the chat's saying. Let me see what the people them are saying. Let me see what the delinquents and descendants and where they are. Make sure you smash a like button on this video. If you're watching live, if you're watching on the playback, it should have been done already. And make sure you are subscribed because as you can see above my head, we're on the road to 2K. We are on the road to 2K, people. We're real close. Just 239 people away. And yes, I've been paying attention. Yeah, I've been paying attention. Yeah, so 239 needs to change to 200 today. Yeah, today. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to your boy. And if you want to show some extra support, buy me a coffee, man. Scan the QR code. Buy me a coffee. And yeah, man, could do with a little beverage. I could do with a little beverage right now, a little bevy going into this game. But look, Europa League final is ahead of us. And there has been a lot of news and murmurs that are going around regarding potential players returning. Maddison, is he going to be in the team? Is he going to be a part of the squad? I've been seeing all the little tweets. I've been seeing the people say, you know, he's on the bus. He's on his way to Bilbao with the rest of them. Who knows? Who knows? I personally, I don't think that he's playing. I think that he's just traveling with the players to be a part of the squad, be a part of the unit, probably be in the dressing room and so on as well. Just because he's been there for the whole season. So it only makes sense, you know, as a senior player, he's going to travel with the team to this game. It is a massive one. But BERGVALL, Lucas BERGVALL is one that you need to look out for. Now, we obviously know he picked up an injury in the last game against Bodo Glimt first leg, I believe it was. I think it was Bodo Glimt first leg. He picked up an injury that essentially had ruled him out for the season, as per words, or as if you go by Ange. And we all know you can't believe everything that comes out of Ange's mouth because he's a liar. He's definitely a liar and a number one bullshit man because he just comes out saying whatever he likes. But away from that, yeah, BERGVALL wasn't supposed to be here, but he's been fighting hard. I've been seeing pictures of him in training, in the gym. So it looks like he's going to be one of the players that could be available for the game tomorrow. Now, Spurs fans as a whole, I think we are all waiting and wishing that BERGVALL is available. He's obviously been our player of the season as voted for by the fans, but more than anything, he's been, as of recent, the last 3 months, one of the most pivotal players within that midfield setup that we have. One of the players, one of the key cogs to pulling everything together. You know, when it comes to defensively, he's been cover for the 6 when Bentancur's not been there. He's also been in the 8. He's also been in the 10. But what he does so well that no other player can do in our team is move the ball forward. He plays it through the lines. He plays without fear. He's always trying to punch that ball through the center of the pitch into the strikers or the forward players, and that forces creativity. That's the one thing where I'm feeling and I'm starting to struggle to have that hope, because having that creativity is something that we're missing tomorrow. We don't have any of the creativity. We don't have any of our best players on the ball, our technical players. I mean, Poro's probably the only other creative player that we have. But outside of that, the wingers that will be starting aren't necessarily facilitators. Richarlison and Brennan Johnson are both goal scorers. And that's me being generous with what I'm saying, because Johnson, I don't view him as a goal scorer, but ultimately the stats prove that he is a goal scorer. Richarlison, he's a player that pops up with goals here and there, but he's not been around majority of this to be fair, majority of his time at Spurs, he's been injured. So it's unfair for me to say that he's not been a goal scorer for us, because last season he had a pretty decent record. But if we're being honest, I think Richarlison's not a player that you look at to put the ball in the back of the net. So I'm being very generous with my wording of those two players. Now, if he starts with a Tell on the left or an Odegaard on the right, then that, for me, that presents a very good solution to the problem. You're now looking at two players who like the ball at their feet, two players who can run at their man, two players that can beat their man and take them on down the wing, touchline wingers. That's what we've been needing for Ange's system all season. Only as of recently, he's been starting to use those players and utilize them in the right ways. But even then, he's been playing Odegaard off the right. He's been playing him off the left, and he's been switching Tell into striker and off the left. On the weekend, we saw a sort of, was it Mikey Moore in the 10? Didn't look good. We don't look at the races. We didn't look at the races on the weekend, and I don't want to judge the team or judge where we're at right now based on just the Aston Villa Crystal Palace performances, because I don't think you can take too much from them. Obviously, there was heavy rotational sides, but more than anything, I think Spurs' focus was solely on this final. It is focusing on the United game that we have tomorrow, and I'm not either mad or sad about it. It is what it is. Ultimately, if we get the job done tomorrow, no one's going to care about the games that we've lost. If we don't get the job done tomorrow, then we're going to be doing a deep dive into the world of Spurs and how this season has really played out. So we're going to have to. We're going to have to see how the tomorrow plays out, and then we can see how to, really take it in pause for what the season was. Now, there hasn't just been team news on the Tottenham side of things. Manchester United, as you can see in the chat from Wellington, from Z, Yoro, Dallo, and Xerxes are all fit for tomorrow. Now, does this make me scared, or am I afraid of any of these players coming back? No. Let's have it right. Yoro, Dallo, and Xerxes don't fear anyone. Xerxes fears scoring goals. Yoro fears any striker he's up against because he's going to get manhandled and bullied. Ain't nobody scared of bloody Yoro, Dallo, and Xerxes. Man are acting like them man coming back from injury means anything. They're scrubs. They're all bona fide scrubs. Dallo doesn't even start in your best team. Yoro doesn't start in your best team. Xerxes may start. But if he starts in the 9, then please, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. Because if you start Xerxes up top, got even more confidence. You're going to get man like Rolly Rolls-Royce Romero grabbing him up, manhandling him, kicking him in at his ankles, and giving him a real South American spice from early in the game. He's going to get touched. So please play Xerxes up top. Please, I dare you. Yoro as well. Throw him into the lineup in a final. Please. Because when I have my attackers running at him, man like Solanke, when Solanke is running at him, or Odegaard, whichever one it's going to, even Sonny, you don't want Sonny to be running at Yoro, because then because if you paid attention on the weekend, or on the eve of the weekend on Friday, Sonny was looking like he's got the jinky back. Yeah, Sonny's got the jinky back. He's feeling himself, and that signature little body feint drop of the shoulder onto the right hand foot when top bins. I've seen the vision. Yoro's getting skinned. Yeah, skinned. Yoro is getting skinned this weekend. Manchester City fans said, Rodri is in line to return to Man City's match day against Bournemouth. I'll be real. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You man ain't playing for no final. I don't care about your game against Bournemouth. Respectfully, nobody cares about Man City right now. In fact, nobody cares about City this season. Let's have it right. If we win some, it's more successful season than you. I'm just saying. I don't want to beef with United City fans, but if you want to throw hands, I can throw them. You know what I mean? I'm down. Only if we win, though. But as he says, you man are getting smoked tomorrow. I don't know about that. I don't think there's no chance where you man are gonna smoke us. If you do win, it'll be a very tight game. But I don't see it happening. I'm just gonna say I don't see you guys winning. See, I don't. But you have more faces than Big Ben and than Big Ben. Oh, Ange in. Man said you Jason Woodgate is funny name for one, yeah. Because I hope you don't think his name is actually Jason, but yeah, I suppose in it. Look, if there's not a durag, man's got yeah, repping, doing it the Spurs way. Because if you know, you know, Beavertown, yeah, outside the Spurs stadium, little link up. You know, I've got the Beavertown merch. One of my family members come and drop me off some, yeah, plug me in, pause. So we got some Beavertown merch on. You know, if we're not rocking the Spurs, we're rocking the Beavertown. It's one of them ones. But man, like KJSJ, Bandit, you must. All I need, again, like we've been saying before, sprinkle that Liverpool heritage my way. Bring it my way. I need this Liverpool heritage thrown towards me in Europe because I'm going to get the job done. I need you guys to look, as I've been saying since yesterday, I need all the good energy. I need good vibes. I'm on a manifestation thing right now, yeah? Believe, achieve. What is it? Whatever, man. See it, believe, achieve, whatever it is, yeah? See it, say it, sorted. TFL. But all of that, I'm on a manifestation right now. So I'm keeping up all the good energy. All the good energy going into this game. Man, so man like Saeed TV in the building. Big up to Saeed. Make sure you're sharing love to Saeed, people. Tottenham fans are onto me out here. Bro, Saeed, what did you think, bro? What did you think? They're gonna be onto. Hey, I saw a report last week that suggested that you guys are gonna be outnumbered by at least 12 or 13,000. Like they've been saying that there's about 15,000 fans without tickets. 15,000 Tottenham fans without tickets traveling to the game, as opposed to Manchester United only having 2,000 or 3,000 without tickets going. Now, hey, you guys best watch yourself. Yeah, you guys best watch yourself, especially man like famous Saeed, because the Spurs goons, once they've had a drink or two, they might be moving crazy out there. So, look, I hope that there's no fighting or anything like that, because I'll be real weird. We don't beef Man United like that. There's no need. Why are you gonna beef guys like Man United? There's no point. But if we get it cracking, I might have to fly out there. You know, for doing the. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, for my team, I'll throw as many hands as possible. But man said shaking my boots. Euro Xerxes and Dallo could play. Oh, shiver me timbers. Oh. Dallo, Xerxes, Euro, shiver me timbers. I don't know, like, is that what they expected us to be doing, Ronnie? Is that what they expected us to be doing? They expected us, man, to be like, oh, shiver me timbers. For Euro, Dallo, hey, please. Allow me, man. Allow me. What are we doing here? Man, like Paul G, big up to you. He says big up Jords in the chat. But big up to Paul G. Sorry, I just did the color is crazy right now. Orange is mad. I was in the Europa League preview, so that makes sense. But let's get back to Spurs, man. Let's do it Spur way. You know what I mean? Oh no. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. We go Spur way. There we go. That's more like it. George, you better have chest out after the final, bro. Have I not had my chest out before the final, bro? A man ever telling me to have my chest out after the final, bro? My chest ain't ever deflated. And I've been gym today, yeah. I've been gym today, so my chest is super pumped up. I'm ready. I'm ready for this final, and I'm ready to corn I don't think people realize, yeah, like I've not been or won anything. I've not been on YouTube and won anything. I didn't win anything whilst I've been doing YouTube and been online with man. So when I win now, yeah, when I win, I'm gonna remember all you people in the chat that were trying to doubt my team. All the people, just remember, I'm gonna be going on a press run. Yeah, you know, like how after or when a rapper's got an album coming up, there on every show that you're gonna see me doing that. After we win, I'm on a press run. Any show, I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I'm gonna be there, and I might even get a little Europa League trophy for the room, for some memorabilia. You might see a Europa League trophy hanging up behind me. I'm just saying, yeah. Don't let me win this final. Yeah, don't let me win this final because I'll be unbearable. Unbearable, trust me. But Saeed, we smoke these man tomorrow. I don't get where this confidence is coming from them. I don't get where your confidence is coming from, Z. Yeah, because we smoked you 3 times this season. Was 3 not enough? Was 3 not enough? How greedy! We're gonna smoke you 4 times in one season. 4. Hey, and the best thing, 4 is my lucky number. Yeah, 4 is my lucky number. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. So, yeah, I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Z, I will see you on the match or on the watch along. Because when you lose, I expect everyone in here to come and say hello and congratulations to your boy Jords. Yeah, I expect everyone. And if you're feeling extra nice, buy me a coffee, scan the QR code. You know what I mean? One of them ones. I'm gonna be coming for all those debts. Bailiff settings, yeah. I'm gonna be coming for all those debts because Man United still owe the Premier League goals from last year. And you man are gonna owe them goals from this season. You're gonna owe your boy Jords apologies. Plenty. But man like Lou, man, Durag Diaries, Fan TV. Big up to you, Lou, man, every time. Kulu, we need to rough them in the midfield, and that's a great point you make, Kulu. That is a great point you make, and I want to expand a bit more on this because with regards to the midfield, that's where most of the issues lie. That's where Spurs have beaten Manchester United before, but that's also where Spurs have lost games before. So looking ahead to this one, we need to make sure that we have the right setup in the midfield. Now, for us, we're obviously going to be having Bentancur and Basuma as our double pivot. That gives us the physical, I suppose, the physical fight in the midfield. We've got the physical players in there. You got Bentancur, who never shies away from a challenge. The South American Sicario, ready to take someone at a moment's notice. He's ready to take someone's head off. And then Basuma, man like Balloon Dior himself, let's have it right, he's been pretty good as of recently. I've obviously said I'm not a big fan of his playing, but he breaks down the game. He works next to Basuma, next to Bentancur. So, bro, we got to understand for where it is. Them man are gonna clatter Bruno and Casemiro in their midfield. Now, if they've start with Ugarte, then they've got that little bit of fight back. They've got someone who, you know, again, the South American genes. He's got someone who's going to have that extra bit of mentality, a little bit of dog in them, you know, that like he's going to have that in him to try and fight back. But without Ugarte in that midfield, with Bruno and Cass, I think that we should be able to run through them. And the thing is with these other games we played against them is in the midfield. That's where we've killed them. But we've had Kulu in the 2 games that was in the first 2 games we had Kulu, who was our most impressive player, and then in the game preceding that was Maddison, who probably run the game a bit more. So we need that creative player in there to be able to drive with the ball to create for us. But outside of that, I'm really not afraid of Manchester United's midfield. I don't think that going forward it presents too many problems. But I can't believe like Don Robbie and man said believe some believe You know them ones that rinse them alone. Believe, I believe you, because like Don Robbie and Steve, you got to believe apparently. But I can't believe you didn't remember me saving your dog yesterday. Ashley, you man were absolutely killing me in the chat. I'm all here trying to. You man have to remember when I do panel shows, this isn't the same Jords are gonna get. I'm hosting. So I've got to put my host hat on, not troll Jords, the rattler Jords. This is just hosting Jords. So when I'm seeing all these comments, I'm dying, but I couldn't be bringing up you man's comments and be we had a lady, a panel full of ladies, and they're all ladies that that we stream with and stuff. So maybe save that one for another time when I have a lady, if I ever do, because I don't think I ever have a lady on the stream like that. But if I ever do have a lady on the stream that I could be interested in, then maybe you need to start dropping all these comments. But I don't think that will ever happen. I'll be honest. I don't think that any ladies are going to want to, any lady that, let me phrase this the right way before someone takes this out of context. Any lady that you would need to say these comments about about me in front of wouldn't ever be on stream. That's what I mean. So, strictly professional yesterday, and that's how we like to keep it, people. And in the chat next time, please keep it professional, because do you know what? You guys were making them laugh too, innit? So maybe you're putting a little shoe in for yourself, you know? Maybe you could put a little shoe in for yourself. Be like, that was me making you laugh. Hit them in the DMs or something, innit? Show some love to their channels. Sunshine FC, Sophia Talks Football, and Christina Zanders on X. But Aya says, I'm a Chelsea fan and I low-key want Spurs to win because Levy is a criminal and he ain't doing shit with that money. United could be a threat and go for top signings. This is what I've been noticing. A lot of people want Spurs to win because they think that Man United's going to push on a lot better than Spurs will if they win, as opposed to if we win. Now, I don't really know how to take this. I do think that Levy is a crook. I agree with you. Levy's a criminal, and I don't trust in Levy spending the money. But what we do have to look at is Fabio Paratici's coming in. Vinay is coming in to take over our football operations. So Spurs' approach in the transfer window should go back to something it was like a few years ago when we made moves a bit quicker. We're signing players and we're getting the job done, rather than how it was last year where everything was moving slow. Like in January, everything was moving slow. Johan Langer couldn't convince Tell to come to Spurs. So he had to call up Daddy Levy to make it. And then Levy had to call up Big Ange. Until that call was made, no signing was going to be made. And even though we got fleeced on the deal, bro, like, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. Johan Langer needs to get out of Spurs ASAP. Yeah? He's not good enough. Trophy and Ange, or no trophy, no Ange? Trophy and Ange. I need a trophy. I need to see armpits. I would totally disregard Ange and forget that he's our manager if we win a trophy. Like, if it was either of these options, I'll just disregard Ange as a manager. I'll just be like, yeah, look, we won a trophy, and I'd celebrate the trophy and forget about the managerial situation. Trust me. But Spurs fans showing chests like they're Barbie with implants. Don't kill me. Definitely Raw is. Man said Barbie with implants. You're getting mad. But a lot of nasty headlines developing. Hudson Odoi screamer on Sunday, then Anthony Slappage on the Wednesday. Could get real dark. Could get real dark surrounding certain man's teams. If Chelsea get knocked, they lose the Conference League, and they also get knocked out of the Champions League race. It could get real dark. So Chelsea fans, focus and concentrate on your game. Stop moving clumsy. Yeah, stop moving clumsy. You need that energy. Come on, man. So Jords, you Ange in if he wins that final. You man have to build that man. Everyone, all this you need to build. Don't nobody need to build anyone a statue. Yeah. No statues are going to get built for Ange Postecoglou. Maybe no statue for any player in this team will get built. In fact, Sonny will go down as a legend, but he definitely don't need a statue after this. Yeah, so let's leave that out. But Z says my confidence is coming from when we've beaten better teams than you in finals. Man City, you are shit and below us regardless of head to head. You beat Man City in a final. That's last season under Ten Hag. This is Ruben Amorim, different manager, different setup, different players, different team. So sit here and look at your previous final record, which is against other teams, and you've beaten better teams. Doesn't matter because ultimately you didn't do it against us. You're not gonna do it against us. And look, I get you're doing copium. You're trying to find any reason why you can beat us. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna call it a buck, innit? But you still believe in team and Ange. I believe in the team. I don't believe in Ange, Mo, but I'll believe in him tomorrow that he can get the job done because his final record, hey, someone put a super chat in the other day to tell me that Ange hasn't lost the final. So, hey, you tell me what I should do with that information. You tell me. You tell me, people. What should Ange hasn't lost a final? Maybe check. Maybe check. Yeah. Man like Dean Glover. Yes, my G. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Dean. Big up, Jords. Spurs will win, man like Cali Bounty. But can't see us winning. Spurs lose 3-0 to Man United. We are useless in finals. Hopefully, Ange will prove me wrong. I hear you, Simply Ace. I genuinely do hear you. It's not been a good record for us in finals. But you know, it's one of those ones. Look, this is a different type of final. Our record in final has been against teams that tend to be better than us. This is one of the first finals that we're actually going up against a team that isn't better than us. It's the same level. So there's no reason why you shouldn't have any confidence going into this game. Just believe and we will achieve. Manifestation 101. You still have my man as your sporting director. That's mad. Yeah, bro. Johan Langer and Ange ex Lange. It's like flange. Yeah. If anyone's had flange, it tastes like shit. And that's what these men are. It's the duo that just never worked, hasn't been good, and it needs to go. Langer and Anger, Ange, Big Ange, Small Ange, whatever it is, just get these two out of my club expeditiously. Get them out of my club expeditiously, man. I'm tired of seeing these two bums take us ahead in the transfer window and take 30 days to fucking sign a player and 20 days to negotiate for Solanke from Bournemouth. Like, what are we doing here? Negotiating with Burnley for Odegaard and taking 6 weeks to sign the duck. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here, man? But yo, man, like Luke, big up to Luke. Make sure you guys are showing some love and subscribing to Spotlight on Spurs. He says, Ange, hashtag Ange in, baby. Hey, he's running on this Ange in. And do you know what? He's been Ange until the wheels fall off. They may not fall off tomorrow. They may be picking up a new set, run flat setting. It's just going to be moving. Still got some miles left in them. So we're going to see. We're going to see how Ange in Luke is after tomorrow. But please say football tomorrow, Habibi. Easy 3 points. Big up to Wolfie. Do you know what? I hope we can. I hope we can save football. But more than anything, I hope that we can lift the trophy because you never won a trophy. You didn't win a trophy. So, Wolfie, spooky conversations. You don't want me lifting this trophy whilst you don't get into Champions League, no? Because you don't want me playing Champions League whilst you're not. You don't want that, Wolfie. Don't let it happen. Because we will definitely be doing a show. We'll be doing a show together. just the season review of Tottenham and Nottingham Forest. And I'll be real, that I ain't reviewing nothing about Spurs. I'm just doing a comparison of whether you won a trophy and I didn't, and whether I did and you didn't. That's what we're gonna be doing. So no, you may want us to beat Man United because you don't want United to win, but you don't want me to win that trophy. Trust me. Unbearable. I will be unbearable. For the likes of you, Wolfie, as well, he's been flaming us up all season. I'm coming. Trust me. Pause, but I am coming. I will hold you. I'll hold you accountable to that. Yeah. As KJSJ says there. Well, big up, Jords. My like Daniel. I hope you're well, bro. Let me know if anyone's in Bilbao or heading down to Bilbao or currently on travel and so on. Let me know in the chat. I would love to know what the scenes are like, what the weather's like, how everyone's feeling. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. I did forget to ask. How is everyone feeling for this final? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Do you just want the final to be over? Yeah. Let me know how you guys are feeling going into this game. For me, I'm excited, but I feel like I'm getting to the point of the excitement and the nerves. Like it's a very small barrier. It's a very small barrier that I'm hanging on. I'm on the fence of like the excitement. I'm happy, but I'm also very nervous. Very nervous. I feel like a guy that's just about to lose his virginity, bro. It's been so long. It's been so long. I swear, Dad. But man, like Wolfie says, fun fact: every team that has won a trophy this season is a bird. Liverpool, they're the Phoenix or whatever their bird is called. Palace, the Eagles, Newcastle with the Magpies, and then Spurs with the Cockerels. It's the year of the bird, people. Don't listen to the Chinese years. It's the year of the bird. And Spurs are joining them. It's also the year of the underdog. So Spurs are definitely the underdogs. I've seen Man United apparently in our favorites. So Spurs are the underdog. I mean, Spurs are going to get the job done. Yes, come on. Come on. I like this. This is the energy I need. I need more of this. I need more of this, people. But is Wolfie on his brother's side tomorrow for the final? Yes, he is. He is on his brother's side. He's supporting Spurs. He may even have a Spurs shirt on. But Tottenham Rangers got us winning 2-0, Romero scoring. I wouldn't be surprised to see Romero score. I'm not going to lie. I would not be surprised because it's a final. Romero knows when it's clutch time, when it's time where all the lights are on me, all the eyes are on me to perform, he's going to get it done. So I have confidence in Romero. I have real confidence that Romero is going to have an absolute blinder of a performance. But we have a super chat in the building. Still need a soundboard. I still need a soundboard. If someone has a link to a soundboard, please feel free to plug me, pause. Because I've been trying to find one so I can just get a little for the super chats, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to do my sound effects. Super chat, man, like designated Hotspur. Big up to you, my bro. I appreciate the super chat every time. But Jords, big up. And when we win it, you better bring Saeed, Kaz from Never a Foul, and LB on for the sheer disrespect they showed, and get me on to have a go at them. Low, big up. Big up to you, designated Hotspur. I will definitely be bringing on Cass and Saeed. Will need to answer for their crimes. LB, I'll probably have to catch him on the midday live show. And when I do catch him, I'm going to have him up around the neck and he's going to be going nowhere. I'm like, yo. What was you saying, bro? You know when once you catch that guy you've been looking for long, you grip him up in, are you good? That's what's going to happen to LB. Yeah? He's going to be up in you good? All those things you were saying, you think I forgot? He thinks I forgot. Oh, it's only Spurs. LB best not let Spurs win the trophy whilst his team goes trophyless this year. He best not. Don't let it happen, LB. Trust me. Don't let it happen. But yeah, man, look, let me just catch up to the chat again. Has Fabrizio Paratici really done that good, though? He made Veliz and Gil deals, and Gil got to be one of the worst transfers in our history. 25 million plus Lamella. Look, I do think that Fabio Paratici does have his downsides. Now, the Velis and Gil deals could have happened with or without a Paratici. They're young players that you never really know whether they're gonna be successes or not. Now, Gil was obviously one of the players that looked really good in La Liga and still does look good in that league, but coming over to the Premier League is just unable to transfer his technical ability, his use of his pace, how small and frail he is and agile. It just doesn't work with the physicality of the Premier League and the pace at what we play at. So it's unfortunate he didn't work out, but I don't think that Paratici has been a bad sporting director at all for us. I think Paratici he's the man to lead us back to the promised land. And off the back of a Europa League win, there's no better sporting director that we can go and get, unless you're talking about what's his name, super sporting director. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. Pause. It's Monaco. What is it? Monaco, I think. Do you know what? Someone will drop his name in the chat. Ocampos. That's it. Luke, see, Luke knows. Luke's the real one. Luis Ocampos. That's the only one that I would the only other person that I would really entertain. But apart from that, it's got to be Don Paratici. There's no other sporting director that has the links that he has, man. He's out there just wheeling and dealing all day. He's down at the stadium, got the headphones in, old school. You know, when someone still use wired headphones, they mean serious business, bro. If they ain't got the AirPods in, look, even you see Marinakis, he had the wired headphones in. Serious business. So when guys are doing that, you got to trust them. You got to trust them. But Jords saw that stream yesterday. Bare birds. Never seen a happier man in my life, you know. I don't kill me, John, man. Man said I've never seen it. You're talking about the birds as in magpies and eagles and yeah, facts. Definitely. Because it means the cockerels are next. That's the birds I'm talking about. But yes, I do. I don't want United. Wolfie has just clarified. But man, like PFC TV, big up to you. Man says big up, Jords. I hope you're well. How much should I put Tottenham to win tomorrow? Now, good question. Depends how much of a gambling man you are. It depends how much of a gambling man you are. I personally would go, like maybe a 50, maybe 100, double your money. Because if it's just below evens, I think we're just below evens. I think it's like a 4 to 5 or something like that. You get some decent pennies back. Double your money. And worst case, if we lose, then it's not too bad of a loss, isn't it? Because if you start getting into £200-300 and that, then it really might get dark after that loss. Because you didn't just lose the game and lose the final, you lost 2-3 bills. And at that point, I'm throwing hands at anyone. Anybody could get. I'm starting to throw hands at every single person. Trust me. But Saeed is so confident he's in Bilbao. Yeah, man, there's a lot of people in Bilbao right now. Shout out to everyone that has traveled down to Bilbao, because it's a costly trip. But more than anything, it's gonna be a day to remember for some. An absolute trip to remember. I'm obviously upset I couldn't make it, but hopefully the next time we get to the final, especially if it's European one, I'm gonna be there. I'm definitely gonna try my hardest to make it. But George, you remind me of Aaron Lennon doppelganger. When I was younger, I used to get this. When I was real young, when I was like 10, 11, people used to be like, Aaron Lennon. But that was just because I was small and mixed race and I was young. So they just used to, definitely a color thing. No, but I hear it. Do you know, I'm tired of hearing Drake, so we'll take an Aaron Lennon. Romero has never lost a final. These stats are looking good. But use the soundboard in StreamYard. How is this, bro? I don't know. StreamYard had a soundboard. What? StreamYard has a soundboard since when? Since when this? Oh, if you're talking about a background music one, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. Do you have to download? Wolf, you're gonna have to pattern me that. I generally don't know how to use a soundboard in StreamYard. If anyone knows, feel free. Drop me a message, man. Well, big up Jords and the chat. Man, like Ghosted, big up to you, my bro. I hope you're doing well. Let me know how you're feeling for this game. Are Spurs going to win? Are Spurs going to lose? Let me know how you are feeling. Man like Tottenham Ranger, trust me, he's been back in full effect. Yeah, it's showtime, as he says here. Yeah, but have the yeah they've definitely freed Paratici. They've definitely freed Paratici. Dougie Freeman is underrated too. Yeah, that's the one that just left Crystal Palace. He's definitely underrated. He has some great links within the English game and good at getting players from the Championship, from the League One, and progressing them through the ranks. He's definitely an underrated one. I know the Palace fan, was extremely upset to see that he was gone. But Freeman is one of the main reasons Palace even got Glasner in the first place. Yeah, so Dougie Freeman is definitely a good option. So there's no doubt about that. But I'm praying to Jah Madders and BERGVALL can be involved at some point. Trust me, Jay, the prayers have been up in the air. I need to see Torfin. Please, I need to see Torfin tomorrow. I have to see him. He's got daggers. He's got the double drill waiting to chef up Man United. And I know he scored against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final. I think he's hungry for a final goal. A cup final goal. I think he's hungry for one. I know EJ in the chat right now. He's always hiding. Dr. Durag, you missed him, man. He was in the chat yesterday for the terrace and he was like, where's Dr. Durag now? And he said, I heard someone's looking for me. But yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, Dr. Durag. He's deciding that he doesn't want to show up. But you can add your own sound clips to this. Okay, so I have to download sounds and then that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to do that. But man, like Joe Blackman in the building, you man are losing. I don't know about that. I don't need any of that energy out here because Spurs are not gonna do this. We're not gonna lose. We're not losing. I don't even want. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even thinking about it, Joe. I don't think. I don't think that we're losing. We can't. I can't see us lose, bro. I can't see us lose. But man, like your diaries, you want to pull up later on KG's channel. Do you know what, bro? I'd actually love to, but today's a busy day, man. I've got like streams through to 7:30. After this stream, I've got to do some work, and then onwards from 3:30, I'm streaming straight through to 7:30. And then after that, I'm heading out to go get some food and stuff. So I'm not around after that. It's kind of techie today. But if you wanna do something for a reaction or something like that, definitely give me a shout, Joe, man. I'll be more than happy to jump in and do something around that. It'd be a pleasure, you know. Big KG media. Big KG media. I would have loved to be on the show. He says, damn, the show is at 8. It's dark. It's dark. I'm literally, yeah, man. Straight. And the thing is, yeah, it would have just been straight after 7:30. I'm heading out. That's the thing. I'm not even going to be able to have food between that time. So I'm going to be starving. It's going to be a long day. So definitely reaction. We'll make that happen, Joe. We'll definitely make that happen. Especially if we win. Trust me, I'm there. Even if we lose, I'll show up because I'm not that guy. If we lose, I'm there. If we win, I'm there. But if we win, I'm going to be messaging you, Joe. I'm going to be like, when is this show happening? I need to time right now. Yeah. Everyone's hearing from me when we win. I'm like, everyone, anyone in my phone book, anyone in my following is hearing from me. Everyone's hearing me, but gotta commend you. You've been active last few days, done about 60 previews, and there's no doubt about that, Jay. I have done I've done so many previews, Jay, man. So many. And hey, they haven't stopped. We got more previews to come today. Before I head out, make sure you guys do keep an eye out for that because I've got a preview coming at 4:30. Obviously, on the last preview, we was unable to get Traps, but Traps is coming for this preview at 4:30. Myself, Traps, and also, let's not had to get the other man from Never a Foul, man, like Ty Sports himself. Ty is going to be coming on the channel to bring some delusion for Manchester United and spread his belief that they are going to win. And then later onwards from today at 6:30, we will be live again with Staffy. We've gone over to the States and we've brought them back over to our channel. Staffy will be making his debut on my channel. And yeah, Staffy will be making his debut on my channel. So yeah, man, loads of previews. Trying to do as much as I can for this game because I told you guys, look, it's the last week of the season. We're on the road to 2K. We need to try to get there. So make sure you tell a friend about Durag Diaries and the previews because they're going off on the channel right now. But Joe says, if we lose, no invite. I'll make sure that I get invited. I'll be loading up that chat. Trust me, Joe. I'll be in the chat until the chat starts saying, sending the link. I'm going to be unbearable. I'm going to be unbearable. And I've warned people. I've just thrown the warning out there. I'm going to be unbearable, innit? So just know what it is. You don't want to see me win. Yeah, you guys don't want to see me win. But no, man, big up. I've been trying to get everywhere, and it's going to be the same thing. straight after it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, after we win it, gonna be everywhere. You're gonna catch your boy everywhere. But I watched Terry's preview and I was like, who's this Asian guy? You're getting mad, G. You're getting mad. You're actually getting mad. Do you know what it is? I ain't had a trip. Look, let's pull that. Had to pull that straight back down. Now you see why the Durag did not come off at all for any shows or anything as of recently. The Durag has been wrapped and strapped. And today we went bucket hat settings because, yo, madness. If we win the game, I'm gonna get a trim. That's where we're at. If we win the game, I'm gonna get a trim. But as he says here, show some respect for Durag Diaries. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new. The support is very much appreciated, people. Trying to give back where I can. And look, if you want to show some support to the channel, just make sure you drop a like, drop a comment. Once this is on the playback, drop a comment because it helps push it to more people. John's kidding me. More previews than an OnlyFans gal on discount. Trust me, bare previews. Yes, so as I was saying, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to become a member, tap the join button next to subscribe, and you can become a delinquent or a descendant, whichever way you want to support. Or you could buy me a coffee, buy me a drink, scan the QR code. But what we are going to do is we are going to send you guys over to no, that's not live. I'm going to send you guys over to Kate and Jimbo. There we go. I'm going to send you guys over to Kate and Jimbo. Make sure you hit a Durag Diaries raid in the chat, a DRD raid over to Kate to let her know where you guys have come from. And if you just want to smash a like on their video when you enter, whether you're staying or not, it will be appreciated. So, yeah, man. On that note, big up to everyone that's been inside. Show some love to Kate and Jimbo. Durag Diaries raid. And until next time, until 4:30, see you soon.